Welcome back everyone to Plants vs Zombies. Last time we left off, I believe we played Vase Breaker, or Vase Breaker, however you want to pronounce it, and we got given the split pea, which can shoot peas forward and backwards. And to my knowledge, that'll be for this guy, Digger Zombie. So we're just gonna play like any other level in the water and see how we go. Gotta use the split pea because obviously they've given it to us for a reason. What else do we really need? Not a lot. Let's just go for potato mine. Actually, you know what? We don't even need potato mine. Let's go for something ridiculous, like a doom shroom. That'll do it. Okay. So our only long-range offense is going to be our split pea. And I suppose extra long range because it can shoot behind as well as in front. We'll see exactly why that's needed in a little bit. So how have you guys been doing lately? I've been doing alright. By the time this is uploaded, I should be well on my way to studying for my last exam. But yeah, here's hoping that my first two went well. And where's the first zombie? I can't really see all that well. Okay, he's in second from top, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, I've been doing alright. Studying's on its way now, because got my first exam in a few days' time. But that's biology, it should be rather easy for me. I've been fairly, how do you say it, like, I'm good with biology in the way that I can pick it up quickly, so to speak. Math, it takes me a bit longer to do so, but I'm generally the same with it. Any other subject I'm kind of like meh, can't really drill it in as quickly as I'd like, but yeah, math and biology are rather okay. I've got an education unit in between those two, so I don't know how well that'll go. I guess it just depends on the questions. But they are giving me 2 whole days to actually do that. So it shouldn't be too bad for me to get through. Do you guys have exams as well? Because I mean, I'm going through uni in Australia, so presumably there's a bunch of other Australians also doing exams around this time. If that is the case, I hope you guys are doing well, and if you've already completed them, good job. You can now chill the hell out and watch YouTube for the rest of like a month or so, maybe? Is it? I think so. But if you haven't, you should be studying. Go study. And if you don't have exams at all, lucky you. Exams are a pain. I forget, are people in school? Like, I know people are in school, but like, at this point in time, ooh. Puzzle mode unlocked, play it from the main menu. Interesting, okay, so there's another thing to do after we've completed the game. Oh, I hear that, what's that noise? Digging? Okay, so we're gonna put a split pea right there. See how well that does. Ah, I see, so he gets a bit disorientated by the looks of it and tries to attack from behind, and it worked pretty well considering he ate one of my bloody shrooms. But should be fine so long as we set up 2 split peas in each row, or at least 2 for all the ground levels, because I don't believe they can do that in the water. If they can, I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed, but I don't believe they can. Anyway, back to my original question. Are kids currently attending school at this point in time? That's what I meant to ask, like, are they on holiday or are they actually going to school? Because I know I'm going to, well, going to uni is a bit of an understatement considering I'm doing it home. Doing it all at home. I haven't needed water. Wait, what? That's ridiculous. I didn't need water plants at all this entire game. What is this? Oh, that's hilarious. I was just about to get to it too. I was just like, yeah man, I really haven't placed anything here, have I? But doesn't seem to matter all that much. I suppose we can just doom shroom it, put it roughly in the middle of all these guys. Yeah, easy. Alright, but yeah, I have no idea if students are at school now. Like, I know students are at uni, but school has just completely left my mind. Anyway, we just got the star fruit, shoots stars in 5 directions. I should point out, that star fruit don't shoot straight as one of their directions. It shoots out of every single one of their points, so it's like one up there, one over there, one down there, one diagonally this way, and one backwards. Wait, does it actually shoot backwards? That could help with the digger zombie. Alright, we'll try it out. I am now very interested to know. So we'll try planting starfruit instead of these split pea things. It's going to be an interesting outcome for sure. But, yeah, we'll see. Throw in some random things like those two. Overall, just good crowd control. Okay. But yeah, if you're a student in school, you probably can chillax right about now, unless you've got like an assignment due tomorrow or a test or something. You probably could chill now and just watch YouTube, hang out sort of thing. But yeah, if you're in... What year levels have exams? Like 10 through to 12? At least that's what it was for me. You know what annoys me about exams though? My first lot of exams were the ones I did the best on. Right? So like, my exams in year 10, when I had like 7 or 8 subjects throughout the week, because I couldn't pick and choose until year 11, I had to do like 7 or 8 exams, and they were not polite about it. They made it all in 1 week. They didn't care if it meant that you had to go through 2 exams in 1 day in order to actually make up for that. They did it, and we had to go through 8 exams in 1 week, and those were the exams I did the best on, because I had never had an exam before, and I thought exams pretty much judged my entire life, right? Definitely not true, first of all. And every exam I did after that, I was kind of like treating it as if it was just a regular test, so I wasn't really paying much attention to it. Wasn't really caring what mark I got. And honestly, that screwed me. If they had just made it so that I had 1 year, like the year 12 exams were the only exams, I would have absolutely slaughtered them and gotten the best 8R score out of my entire class. But no. Had to have exams in year 10, which kind of mellowed me out a bit and kind of ruined it. Alright, so we've got our starfruit out. I didn't actually see what zombies were coming. Then again, Doom Shroom can solve 99% of your problems, so should be fine. Just waiting on 1 more sun. Okay. 2 more suns, actually. Alright, got our starfruit up. So you can see this is how the starfruit shoots. 1 down, 1 up, 1 backwards, and then 2 forwards. The only problem with it is I don't know which, like, section of the star is actually hitting the target. If you know what I mean? Like, when I see one start shooting, I don't know which star is actually hitting the enemy. Like, obviously it's one of the ones I can't see, but which one? I have no clue. So this level seems fairly easy. Okay, starfruit's popping off. I should be putting more of them on the land, just so they can start hitting the digger zombies. Oh, actually, if I just put them here, they shoot upwards and downwards, right? So that should take care of them, hopefully. Yeah, because they shoot upwards and downwards, exactly. So having these 2 on the back line should have us covered fairly well. Man, looking into the speedruns for this game, it's got me hyped to actually finishing the original playthrough, this one. Because I plan on doing the original playthrough, and then once the original playthrough is over, I'll be back to Hearthstone and Minecraft as well, so don't worry about that if you're looking forward to those. They'll be back right after my exams. But, yeah, I do plan on 100%ing the game. Obviously it'll be a bit more spaced out from me completing the main game, but I do aim to do that. And then afterwards I might throw in a speedrun or two. Obviously I'll cut it down myself, because the fastest speedrun so far is like 3 hours and something, so I'm not going to make you watch all of that. That's live stream stuff right there. It's painful to watch in an actual video. Well, I mean, at least to me it is. I'm sure some people enjoy it, but I'm personally just not a fan. And the one thing I've learned from this game about starfruit is that they're good in large numbers. They're extremely useful in large numbers. If you're only putting down like a single row, it's not going to be that great. But if you have enough of them, they will absolutely slaughter. One of the mini games you can play after the main game also proves this. I think it's called Seeing Stars. Basically they want you to win using only starfruit. And they do start you off with a decent amount of like plants to get your sun going, but yeah, it's definitely one of the underrated plants when it comes to usability, because it's quite handy, but at the same time you wouldn't use it for like a speed run or just if you were playing for the first time, because it's just unpredictable. You want something that is guaranteed to shoot down a certain lane or deal the damage where you know it's gonna be most effective. But this is just kind of random mismatch of maybe this'll work, and honestly it does. Like, look at this. They haven't eaten away any of the puff shrooms I've got in these 2 rows here, or in this row right here. So it must be doing something good, surely. Can't be all that bad, especially if half the shots are going backwards or up and down. We have yet to encounter a digger zombie though. Oh, that's our first bucket head, I believe. We'll see how we fare against that. He might be a bit of a challenge. Come on, give me one more, son. Thank you. Do you guys ever talk to yourselves? I feel like I do. Like, even when I'm not recording, I do enjoy sort of like, I don't know if this is weird or anything, but I do enjoy talking to myself just like about the game, or just saying things like, oh damn, I wasn't expecting him to do that. You know, when, did I miss like that? That's my bad. Like when I'm playing a game of Hearthstone, sometimes I'll be just like, oh man, wasn't expecting him to do that. That sucks. It's so annoying. But yeah, I'm just checking to see if I'm the only weirdo out there, or if some of you guys talk to yourselves as well. Sometimes you just need a good opinion, right? Anyway, we've just unlocked the pumpkin. Protects plants that are within its shell. So now you can start layering plants on top of plants if you have the pumpkin. And now we're introduced to the pogo zombie. We know nothing about him, but we've got the digger zombie now. Toughness medium, speed fast then slow, special tunnels underground and appears on the left side of the lawn, weakness split P. Digger zombie spends 3 days a week getting his excavation permits in order. Alright, so let's try sunflowers, and do we use starfruits again? I don't know if they'll be that effective. So we'll just go for a regular sort of scaredy shroom, fume shroom, lily pads, get some removal in there. Pogo zombie will be a bit of a pain, so maybe we'll take out our beloved fume shroom. Replace it with Tallnut, because Tallnut's description is heavy-duty wall that cannot be vaulted over, and presumably that's what a pogo zombie's gonna try. Oh, I suppose we can keep the fume shroom, can't? Nah, we need to test out the pumpkin. Alright, let's go. Our defense is quite weak, but at the same time this will just show that you really only need one strong plant in terms of offense, or at least one high damage dealing plant. And admittedly, if there was anything tougher than a cone zombie, or like, yeah, if there was anything tougher than a cone zombie, I would take this level a bit more seriously, but right now, it's just a cone zombie, so it's not going to be of too much of a fight, really. And the pogo zombies are, like, genuinely a threat, but they're not enough of a threat if you have Tallnut on your team, if I'm honest. I hope I got that down in time. Okay, we should really be starting to put up Tallnuts as fast as possible, which means the second we get these all done, we will probably prioritize that over putting the scaredy shrooms down, in fact. Just because, the thing about pogo zombies is they come out quite early. Like, you'd expect them to come out, like, really later on in the wave, like around here. But honestly, they jump out quite quickly. Or at least they did on the later levels. I don't know if they still do here. I need to keep remembering to put down those puff shrooms, because they're infinite in this game. Okay, we have maxed out our sunflowers. Don't hear anything that could be a pogo zombie, so we will put our first Tallnut down to protect against that. There's a conehead zombie there, so extra damage will be good. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Put some scaredy shrooms down in the water, because I believe there will be water zombies coming up soon. Put another Tallnut. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so we need a squash down here. Okay. Turns out the first pogo zombie came from below, which is very unlucky for me. Well, it was 50-50 either way, but still. Would have been nice to show off the fact that the Tallnuts can protect against those, but at the same time, you can't really see it happen anyway because it's in the mist. I love how you can just see his eye poking out there. There we go. Some long-range fighters in. There we go, start pumping them up. And we should be good from here on out, really. Last Tallnut down that we need, because I didn't see any dolphin zombies in the lineup. Maybe there were some, I just missed it. Honestly, if I keep talking, I'm gonna keep, like, unevenly spreading out all my plants, and that's gonna suck. Okay, but we should be protected against pretty much any pogo zombie now. Don't know where he's coming from. Oh, he's there. He just smacks into it like an idiot. Strangle you, so that nobody gets scared. And we should be just about finished. Last guy? Second last guy. Alright, well, now we can at least make our lawn symmetrical. Oh yeah, this is the pumpkin. You can place it, and then you can place something inside of it, and basically the pumpkin will get eaten first, and acts as kind of a walnut on top of a plant, rather than in front of it. Okay, and now we've unlocked the magnet shroom. 100 sun. Removes helmets and other metal objects from zombies. Intriguing. So what have we got? Of course, once we get the metal removal magnet shroom, we get bucket heads, we get pogo zombies, and we also have balloon zombies. Now that's interesting. Do we have enough money to buy the cattail? No, we do not. Could buy one of those, but I don't think they're that useful. So we are going to have to use the blover and or the cactus here. Do think the cactus would be a better solution, so we will go for that. Always got to get the early game plants, late game, and then we will protect our beloved magnets behind pumpkins. Alright, sounds good. Admittedly, our long range plants are a lot more expensive than the last game's ones. I suppose I could have put the scaredy shrooms in. You know what? I'm starting to think that this level is these levels, the foggy backyard pool levels, are the reason why I only go for one row of sunflowers usually. Like, I used to always just do one row of sunflowers. And I feel like this level was exactly the reason why, because I felt like I couldn't do more than one before the zombies would get to me. And that was obviously well before I knew the potato mine strat, and obviously the fact that things that cost nothing are usually really good. Okay, so we've got all bases covered for the next zombie that's coming, because we can't see his head popping up here. That means he's in one of the other 3 lanes, and so we've got them protected as well, so long as it's not a cone head. And usually this early on it isn't. It's just scientific deduction, mate. I'm just like a Sherlock Holmes. See, this is partly the reason why I think I can actually speedrun this game. It's because, first of all, there's no like fancy glitches to, like, I don't know, kill a zombie with a squash, potato mine, and a chomper at the same time, and you'll skip to like level 718 or something, right? And there's no like warp gates like in Mario where if you choose an alternate path you can finish the game quicker. No, it's bare bones, which is exactly why I think I, as a normal human being, should be able to effectively, whatchamacallit, speedrun it. Okay, so now we need to start setting up. Ooh, maybe we should start setting up our magnet shrooms first. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So we've got one magnet shroom down. So magnet shrooms obviously won't do anything to conehead zombies because they're not magnetic. But they will start to decimate other types of zombies. Like the buckethead and the pogo zombie both have metallic objects. And so they will be obliterated. Okay, put our other magnet shroom down. Okay, so we've got a squash. Squash? No. We've got someone coming down for our magnet shroom, so we'll put pumpkin over it. Handy protection. Always use protection for your plants and everything else in life, because protection is just great. Feeling safe is just great. You know? You never want to pull out in the middle of the freeway and not feel like you have some sort of protection in order to keep you safe, you know? Keep your future secure and keep it open. Oh, is that on the... Okay, that's all good. We have protected our plant at the bottom. Drown you real quick because we are not ready for water plants yet. Not just yet, at least. Set that up now, though. Honestly, I feel like 2 rows of sunflowers could be much better here instead of just like 2 patches of sunflowers. Because this is only 8 sunflowers, really. When normally you'd have 2 rows of 5, so 10. So 2 more would be good, I think. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and sometimes this is just a better strategy for if you want to get your defense set up quickly. Although, it is quite poor. Okay. He was obviously in that row. And then, there we go. Now we've got all rows covered against balloons. I just heard one of the magnets go off, so that must be doing its job. And yeah, I say we just pretty much need to defend the middle row now. Because conehead zombies are screwed. Anything else that has some sort of magnetic object, like bucket heads or pogo zombies, is also screwed. So we don't really have to worry about them. Okay, something just got yoinked again. Not sure what it was, but doesn't matter all too much. Okay, another metal head right here. Give it some time and it'll be yanked away. There it goes. Another balloon zombie. Oh, 2 balloon zombies. Interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure if you pop a balloon zombie that's going over water, sadly, he'll just drown because he doesn't have floaties like the other zombies do that enter the water. So he will, in fact, not survive very well. Do I have a plant already in there? Oh, that's a shame. There we go. Okay, okay. I can hear another metalhead. Okay, now if this isn't like full-on protection against anything to come, I don't know what is. Because we are pretty much golden like this. Not saying that for future levels we can just do this and easily win. Definitely not. But for the last legitimately difficult level of 4, this is pretty good. Okay, huge wave of zombies. Let's see how many cactus need to fly up into the air and do some sniping. 1. Just the 1. That's pretty good. And it looks like our magnet shrooms have also come in clutch and yoinked off quite a lot of metal objects, and I believe this is a win. Drown whatever you are. Put a squash here. And I believe this is our victory. Squash, take it away. There it is, the final note of the pool area. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over to my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, Mom. Not the zombies. Huh. That is interesting. You know why? Because if they're inviting me over to my mum's house and I actually go, my brains are no longer in my house. Why'd it get so dark all of a sudden? This can't be good. Oh well, hope you survive the night. Oh, thanks, neighbour. What, so Dave's just not getting attacked at all? That sucks. So, this is the Thunderstorm level, where you only get brief visions of where the zombies are. But, at the same time, like all the conveyor belt levels, it is rather easy to get through. You just need to pretty much place things wherever you want, to be honest. Like, it doesn't matter all that much so long as you have like a cactus in each row. You're pretty much set. Wait for it, there we go. Throw a magnet shroom there. Put a pumpkin on it. More star fruit. Blover doesn't really do much, except for protect us from the balloon zombies, but we don't really need that because it'll give us out plenty of cactus to prevent that. Okay. Put a cactus back here. Put another lily pad there. Honestly, you don't really need to see the screen half the time. You just need to find an open space, and that's usually your best bet. Down there somewhere. Magnet shrooms. Bit annoying to get it now, but it's fine. We can deal. That top magnet shroom's going to deal with the metalhead coming its way. And we should be pretty good right about now, to be quite honest. Just throw down a bunch of starfruit, because they give you a bunch of starfruit. Honestly, it's not like I'm choosing this, but so long as you get a cactus in each row, you're pretty damn good. Don't really need a lily pad. Don't really need a lily pad, come on. A split pea, I suppose, can be good there. It's offense and defense. More starfruit, why not? Just pile it on, honestly. Another starfruit. See, now we're at the point where we can just kind of place things randomly, unless we get a cactus, in which we need to place it in that final row. But yeah, other than that, we can just start placing things randomly now. Stop eating that. Thank you. Pumpkin. It's good to have a pumpkin defense as well, but not necessary. Definitely put your pumpkins around your magnet shrooms. Other than that, you're pretty much good to just create a line of them. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the okay, so we've got balloon boys coming and slaughtered. It's just as easy as that, really. Once you have cactus in each row, place things wherever you want. Or just spam click if you can't see, and you'll be right. One more there, and lily pad up there, because why not? Another one, why not? Magnet shroom. Ooh. I will actually dig out this guy for a magnet shroom. And that is because magnet shroom has a range. And that range is, I believe, 2 rows above and below it. So for example, putting a magnet shroom at the very top will only reach till the highest pool lane. Whereas if you put one there and one there, it reaches all lanes fairly evenly. Okay. We will place another magnet shroom down there. Seems like it was a good call because it got used instantly. And yeah, this is pretty much it. I don't know how much harder this could get in terms of like the hard mode version of Plants vs Zombies, which I have heard of. And no, it's not Plants vs Zombies 2, although that is quite accurate. But yeah, this level's looking cleaned up. And if you ever needed any sort of guidance for how to complete this, you just prep for each lane in the beginning, because they'll just throw out weak things like conehead zombies and regular zombies. And then when the going gets tough, or the going gets rough, I don't know what the saying is, but when the going gets going, yeah, just obliterate everything. Oh, and if you didn't see, right then and there was a digger zombie that just appeared right in front of me. And the reason for that is the magnet shroom magnetized the metallic part of his pickaxe. So also a good counter for them. And the final guy's dead. And we have finished level 4. And we have unlocked the cabbage pult. Hurls cabbages at the enemy. So, that is the end of the episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series thus far, and this episode. And, if you did, great. I don't really like to ask people to, do all of that YouTube jazz to show appreciation, because I feel like you guys would actually just do it if you meant it. Because nobody these days doesn't know to do that. I'm just being weird about it. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.